And there's the first big glacier as we come into Glacier Bay. There's been a couple little small ones, and with that ice, there's some large hunks of ice in here. But I do believe this is the largest, I think. Hey Teresa, hey Joe. So, you're looking at thousands and thousands of year-old ice, and there's one piece ready to go right here. And if we hear it, it'll be, and there's some large hunks of ice here. So if that lets go whenever we're here, you guys will hear it and we will feel it. But they have to be under certain, hey Bob, they have to be under a certain speed so that it does not wash up onto the glacier. All this ice has been, they say, fallen off in the last 6 to 12 hours. You could see where one just let go because there's a lot of large pieces. So there you go, guys. I showed you. If you want to see more, feel free to go over and subscribe to Traveling Escapes with the Brums. I was just live there for about half an hour. And as you, like Glenda and I said yesterday, guys, we cannot describe what we are seeing with our eyes. It takes your breath away. So if you can ever afford to come up here. So this glacier starts here and it ends up there. It goes all the way down. Hopefully he goes down far enough that we can see up. Sir Grace and Glenda were at Mendenhall. I guess that was Juneau Day. It's melting 50 feet a year. And I think they said it's got 1.5 miles left. And whenever they say that temperature changes, guys, I'm in my fur hat. I've got a sweater on. I have my hoodie on. I mean, I am honestly and truly freezing because of the ice, and the temperature change is probably between 25 and 30 degrees of what it was yesterday. Now there's another little glacier right there, and it is covered up with dirt, so of course it's not going to melt as fast. Hey bird, take off. So Yeah, it is. I honestly, if you can ever afford to come, you need to see this. It is like, yeah, the glacier came all the way out. That just looks like dirt, but that's actual ice. That's the rock is holding the coldness in, so it's not melting. So there, you can kind of see. Here, let me put down my coffee. So it starts way up there and then comes all the way down into here. And you can see right there where a chunk's gonna break. So, oh, looks like we're coming to an abrupt end, and we will start doing 360s in here so that everybody, because there's just like, there's people all up and down the railings, and those would be people that have inside cabins. Yes and no. A quarter of that mountain is covered in ice year round. Like, it has, the peak has still got snow. Look at, like, it comes in at least 2 different strains. So yes, it would warm up, but the ice is so thick that it's going to take very, very long time. Just let me I've got my GoPro going for videos after. Oh, okay. Why is this? Oh, there we go. Again, there's only, I believe, 3 or 4 cruise lines that are allowed into here. And NCL's one. And it's all based on environmental, good environmental. Good day, Matt. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. 50 years, this is going to look like that. Or like that. But don't forget, they were saying up in the crest, you're well over 100 feet thick. So, but it's, oh, now we're gonna start doing 360s. So he's turned on his side thrusters. And we will start doing circles. And this is one out of 2 large glaciers we will see today. Hey, Tiffany. But like honest to goodness, we're not that far away from Skagway where we were yesterday. And if you go over to, did I put? No, I haven't put that video out yet. It'll probably be over on my Travel Escapes with the Brums channel. Guys, what we saw yesterday, 20% only get to see the glacier that we did and the peak of one certain mountain here in Alaska. Only 20% get to see it because it's usually covered with, we have, let's just say the good Lord's been on our side the entire trip. I'm not going to say that anything has fallen from the sky all week. There's been a very bright thing in the sky that we love to see. Let's just say the good Lord's been on our side the whole time. And here we go. We're starting to go roundy, roundy, round. So I'm just going to leave it the way it is. So, oh, look at the birds down there. They're like, yes. So the thrusters are washing. Oh yeah. Oh my goodness, look at them. They're like, look at the free meal this great big old thing's giving us. Oh my goodness. They are everywhere. Okay. Now I'll just leave it. We'll go for a roundy round. But my God, guys. That glacier is amazing. Absolutely. It goes in a Y all the way down. And it's got to be at least 100 feet thick. Minimum. Amazing. Breathtaking. Hey, Nanny Tam. But yeah, I don't know where all these crap hawks come from, but
what are they after?
He had the thrusters on, and he's kicking up all of the bottom food. Oh, careful, babe. I think it was down in the hole. Yeah, everybody was lined up all the way down Yeah, now I don't know where Princess went. They must have went into the other glacier. Because like I say, there's 2 glaciers.
We're gonna see both.
Yeah, no. So Princess is in there now. We're in here, and then we'll flip. Oh my goodness. Nanny Tim, this is where we are today. This is Glacier Bay. It's a national park, a glacier national park, and there's 2 rangers on ship, and they are giving play-by-play if you want to try and fight the crowds for window space, but doesn't. I'd rather sit out on our deck. Oh, that sunshine. We're starting to turn into the sun now. Oh, golly me. Nope, we're not docked, Nanny. We're under power all day today until we get to Ketchikan tomorrow morning at 6, babe? 6 or 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. And then we're only in Ketchikan for a short period of time. And then we are off to Victoria in BC. But they were saying whenever seawater up here gets the glacier ice, it turns it like it's almost like a jade green. Now, it doesn't look like it right now, but he is kicking up a lot of sediment off the bottom. But as you look out, those little white things out there are not birds. That's ice. That's, I guess, 1,000-year-old ice, million-year-old ice. I don't know, but I guess we've been into the ice for about 2 hours. But I tell you what, the sunshine makes it feel really good. Oh, look at the big hunks that went down the other side, babe. Straight out. Like, it just, we cannot tell you what we're seeing. Like, it just doesn't translate through picture. Like, just the greens, the rock color, the sand color, like up on the mountains, is amazing. Come on now, we got 9 watching, we only got 7 likes. Let's beat that thumb. So yeah, we sailed in through that inlet right there, and now we're going to be doing a 360. I don't know how long we stay in here, but it's amazing, I'll put it that way. It truly is, Teresa, truly is. Like, if you look at that mountain, you can't see the top. The clouds are taking the probably top 100, 200 feet off the top. And it's crazy. Like I appreciate you, Mr. Jim. I truly do. It's crazy that, you know, we're here with a group, but there's so many people that you barely see one another unless you make a real effort of, you know, because not everybody's doing the same excursions and nobody's eating the same food. You know, some people are having naps, some aren't. It's crazy. So our tour guide yesterday on the train was saying, oh, Teresa, I figured what the heck, I was sitting outside anyways, I might as well go live. You know, I could not find any real good shots, and like I said, I was sitting out here anyway, so I might as well. G'day, Josh. Wish you were here, brother. Truly do. Honestly, if anybody can ever afford to do it at least once, do it. Because it's something that I've never seen before and probably will never see again. I did enjoy it, but if I'm going to spend money on a trip, it's going to be in a warm climate. I live in this. But one of the areas that we went through yesterday, they were saying the snow cap, they get, is it 20 or 25 feet of snow a year? And our bus driver was, you know, during tourist season, which is April till, I think he said the second week in October is his contract. He sometimes runs 2 trips a day to Fraser, BC, which really isn't that far from, I'm trying to think. If I'm not mistaken, Skagway was only 15 miles from the Canadian border. Anyways, I got the video of whenever we crossed from the US into Canada. We could not get out of the, actually we couldn't even stand up until the Canadian border agents came on and made sure everybody had passports. Sorry guys, I'm just pulling this back and then I'll go up a little bit. Just how the mountains are cut from landslides. We're coming up to one, I don't know if you can see it yet. You can see a little one, but there's a big landslide next. And it looks like cobblestone. I bet you if you were to pan that, you'd probably find some gold. And we got to pan for gold yesterday, although there's never been gold found in Skagway. They import the gold that we panned we imported it to from the Yukon, and Debbie and I did all right. We got, between the two of us, we got 3 grains of gold, which equaled $63.88, something like that. Hey, Tamara. Yeah, exactly, Teresa. Words just can't describe what we're seeing. And right now we are, I do believe we're looking at the shore. I don't know if the tide's going in or out. Well, I'm gonna have to say it's going out because the ice is going out towards a channel. Looks like the water's down about a foot. But, like, guys, that is snow ice from last year. They said that it has not snowed yet this year. They said they probably won't see snow at the top of the mountains for another month. And then once we turn a little bit more, I don't know where it goes. Yes, Teresa, there was a magic chisel. He spent some extra time chiseling out these amazing mountains. Oh, looks like we're not turning here right now. He's probably given that side of the ship a good view on. Just looking for mountain goats, bears. Yesterday, I had my phone on set out, and the guy said, "Oh, go back to the 7-8 minute mark. You got a billy goat." I looked today, I can't see it, but I really don't know where or what or how or when. But it's just amazing how the loose gravel has come down. Like, you know. I don't even know how that it would. Like, there shouldn't be gravel on the side of a mountain.
They were talking about it in one of the announcements.
Oh, okay.
And yes, we could have heard all those announcements on the bridge cam. I just didn't have it turned up high enough.
Oh, crap. Okay, so what did they say about the gravel?
I wasn't paying attention, but she mentioned it.
Okay. I just wonder if maybe from years of...
Yeah, she did talk about it, but I wasn't really paying attention.
Okay.
Because you know me and the history of things.
Yes. But, like, what?
Oh, it's a bird. I thought it was an otter. Never mind.
I was gonna say...
But he's like that one little brown bird all by himself. You see him?
No.
Here.
Oh, yeah. He's just kind of sailing there by himself.
Where's his people?
Well, oh, look at them darn old gulls. But that's the tallest one other than the one the glacier's on. But it's just amazing how the peaks and valleys. And so they said that there was probably 20 to 30 feet of snow up there, and they have not had any snow yet this year. So that's still from last year. They said in the valleys it's probably ice. And then if I had to be a guessing man, I'd say at one point this was all under glacier ice moving back and forth and crushed the rock. Because once we get turned around here just a little bit more, well, who is that? Nanny Tam. So once we get, maybe I'll go live whenever we get out of here just to show you the difference. Right now the water changed because he's got the thrusters going, and we're starting to turn again. As we were coming in, it was like a jade, a bright jade green, and that's caused from seawater mixing with glacier ice. Yeah, that's exactly what it's doing, Anytam, is really it's dredging the bottom. And if you, here, let me zoom, let me bring this over a little bit more so I can, now, see how there's water. So from that big mountain, it would come down, and all that cobble would be, underneath there would be sea ice. Or glacier ice, sorry, my bad. So yeah, in essence, and that's why there's so many seagulls, because they're like, yes, free lunch. But it's just like, you look there now, how the landslides have caused the, you know, all the different ruts and valleys.
Ice slides, not landslides.
What's that?
I'd say that's ice slides, not
Well, ice slide, landslide, it's, you know. So yeah, I'd say that this is what you're turning into sea is
Carla?
it is
Carla?
there's all ice underneath there.
I know, I keep thinking I'd seen otters too, but they're not.
Did you? At one point this morning, we saw a bunch of otters. Did y'all see them? No.
Shoot.
A whole bunch.
It was so cute.
Shoot. No.
I'm waiting to see an otter go first afloat on a piece of ice.
Yes, it is. I was saying them in my head and then I got confused. Okay.
So from there to there, I bet you well, you could see where it's showing.
I was surprised this morning when we woke up. I thought I was going to open the curtain. Surrounded by glaciers. Okay, so I wasn't the only one, right? And then I was like, okay, this is pretty, but I thought we were going to be surrounded by glaciers.
Pretty cool this morning, though.
Oh, I'm loving it.
It was wonderful.
Yeah, I'm not a summer person, so this cooler weather is Canada.
Oh,
How are you?
let me tell you.
Well, no,
It's
summer's been
100 degrees.
so
there.
our summer's been 100 plus with the humidity. Yeah, that's not unusual. Like,
Really?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
It's been warmer in Canada than
Yeah.
Oklahoma.
yeah. But not a fan of the heat even when it's 80 degrees. So
What part of Canada?
I'm originally from New Brunswick, which is the East Coast. My husband's from Ontario and we live in Ontario. So we're about 40 minutes west of the capital, of Ottawa. Yeah.
Absolutely, Nanny Tam. It looks like a painting. It truly
Now
does.
that's pretty.
Like it. Well, that's the big glacier, babe, coming.
That's it? That's the big one? No.
Well, it's the big one for here. I don't know about the other.
Beautiful. I don't know what I was expecting, but not bad. I think maybe in my head, I was thinking,
So that's a small glacier right there, hon.
yeah,
On social media,
Yeah.
you see the big things,
Yeah,
and that's
yeah.
what you think they're
yeah. I mean, it's beautiful. But
That
what?
that's a small glacier going up right here, underneath the sand.
Yeah. Well, and I bet you, in the spring when the snow melts, just that crevice in the rock right there, that's a waterfall.
Is this the one
Oh,
that you
absolutely.
said earlier? Yes.
Well, like they said, 20 feet of snow falls
Take the
here.
full turn, yeah. We're taking all these pictures and I'm sending some of them home and everybody's like, oh, so pretty, so pretty. And I'm like, but you can't describe it. Like, the pictures are pretty, but seeing it in person is a different experience.
What else? No, I don't mean what else to think of. What else?
Video cannot duplicate what we're seeing with our eyes. Do you see the rock cutout formation there, hun, into the middle of the trees? Straight out?
Yeah, that's probably a waterfall in the spring. Oh, that's
Yeah.
probably.
Oh, yeah. Oh, without a doubt. Because it looks like it's the top, so. Now that we did this, if we were to ever come back, I'd like to do one in the spring.
Oh, I'm not coming back. I'm not taking another 5-hour flight. Soak it in while you can.
What?
I said, soak it in while you can. I'm not doing another 5-hour flight.
Well, no, I would.
Decided I'm a flight princess. 2.5 hours is my max.
Well, considering Florida's 4.5.
Yeah, but we'd still do it in 2. I don't know. That was long. That was a long day.
Well, and we were in a lot smaller seats than we had booked too, so. And we are coming back to, so not really a whole lot to see. And there's the big glacier for here again.
I'm hoping tomorrow I'm catching it. Apparently it's the time of year where the salmon jump and the bears are on the shore trying to catch them. I'm hoping to see that.
They said that it's,
Oh, are you?
It's gonna take us out on a boat so we could see whales and stuff, and then we go on to land and take us.
Oh, okay. The
We're
salmon.
hoping. We went by watching. Yesterday, they.
so that is the glacier for here, guys. Like I said, it goes from top of the mountain
And I was
down,
standing talking to a
and then
gentleman.
it's in a Y,
Oh,
comes down, comes in, and down here.
Yeah, it's okay. I gotta tell you.
And that is-
The Caribbean ones are much more relaxing. Like this is to me more like go 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 go. And he goes, wow, my wife convinced me to do. He was so funny. My wife convinced me to do whale watching. Pardon my French. Fucking waste of money. He said I saw more whales off the side of the boat than the $400 it cost us to go sit in that other. He
Deb,
was so bad.
if you get your binoculars, there's something playing in the ice.
Yeah.
At the bottom, it's almost like an otter or something.
Well, let me go get the binoculars.
Because I've seen it now 2 or 3 times. Because if it was ice falling,
Where'd they go? They were on the desk here.
they're probably up top, babe.
Oh no,
So if you see the white,
Oh, shit.
white, and then there's an inlet, and then it over to the brown, just right. So if you look at the chunks right here,
Yeah.
go straight back right at the base of. There's something that was playing around in there.
Well, these aren't very good binoculars. I can see
Well,
further.
they're strong.
I can see further with my glasses on.
Well, you got to use.
I don't know. It's closer to me without them.
No, you're not. So you gotta turn
I
this.
did. Oh, was I looking at the wrong end? Oh, there we go.
Oh, I'm not gonna let you live that one down. Okay, Nanny Tim, you have a great day. Uh.
Yeah, I don't see anything.
Okay. I just have my binoculars out, and there's something that's gonna let go, or could let go, right there. because I thought there was like otters jumping, but it actually turns out that it's little hunks of glacier ice that are falling off the glacier. And then I looked up and you can see there's a stress crack. So let me know who's here. It says 6 people are lurking. Let me know. Well, I haven't seen any like billy goats or I thought we would have seen like something in here. But nothing so far. Ha! I know you're always here, Mr. Jim. I appreciate you, sir. Everything Acres, how are you doing? Enjoy, guys. I'm sitting here, I've got my feet up on the glass. Soggy Bottom Acres. Welcome, guys. Right there. Can you imagine? There's a few things that I am. Oh, I said hi. There's some pictures that I did yesterday that, you know, like pictures like that I am going to get it framed for my shop. And I may do get some shirts made up. My supplier that I use, I only have to do like 5 of each, and I can do as many as I want. Oh, uh-oh, we're gonna get kicked out of here. Here comes Princess. So, I think I heard her say this is the biggest glacier that's in here, is that one. And it's kind of, you know, it's sad that it's losing 7 feet a year because of how thick it is. 7 feet a year. So I had somebody that was in that I've seen pictures and it was right level with the rocks. Now it's starting to go back. So we have a forest ranger on who's giving the background of what we're seeing. it's kind of it's kind of sad that they're not putting it over all the sound system. It's just in the hallways and up above. They want in. They're getting cranky. And that's Princess. It's coming in right now. And it wants to go exactly where we were. So he's turning around. And we will pass him. So we came in facing this side. Now we're gonna go out, we'll face that side. So that's one out of the two big glaciers, Teresa. Now we're gonna sail out and go to the next one. Oh man, I need my glasses. Yeah, you will see in the background that's, I don't know what princess ship it is. Because of their,
Yeah, I just sent it to you.
because of their standards on environmental, they're allowed in. And NCL's allowed in. And I think that's it, other than a few little ships.
I also sent you one of the otters, a video.
We should do a selfie with that bag.
All right, guys. I'll be.
Well, here, we can use mine.
Oh, yeah.
If you close it, it has to be open. The case has to be open.
Oh. Well, you're.
Oh, do I have to flip it?
Oh.
Want me to get my phone?
Yes. I figured it out.
Oh. Let me go.
Yes, so you have to do it on horizontal.
You heard from Glenn and Josh?
For what?
Well, just what they're up to.
They were. Oh, yeah. Hawker. Or Puppers was still in bed. Did you see Princess coming?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish I could figure out how to do. Oh.
What?
I figured it out.
Figured. Oh, good.
Can you.
What do you need to know?
Can you bring me a battery?
Where would I find a battery?
There's one in the charger and the SD card. I believe it's on my side of the bed. The SD card's in a plastic, clear plastic one. There's a big one and a small one. Just bring out the whole thing. what happened there. But I'm going to go and get Mr. Jim's battery pack